What's up, badass Black Desert Mobile fans? Field of Valor is back again, and in this video, I'm going to cover how to maximize your experience and drops from Field of Valor. Field of Valor offers great rewards ranging from silver to even red drops for those lucky few. FoV is also great for gaining experience. Black Desert Mobile has released Field of Valor yet again for 2 weeks and has added a new territory called Highlands. I'm going to cover this territory and more. If this is your first time to my channel, you are missing out. Be sure to check out the description down below for additional badass Black Desert Mobile content. You won't be disappointed. Before we get into the good stuff, let's take a look at Field of Valor's main screen. You can find this from the Overview tab, and it will be on the left under Tower of Trials. Once there, you will see this screen, which shows you the territories on the left, the level of each Valor territory, or the level of each Valor, starting off from level 1 going to 6, and then Highlands going from 1 and 2. Each level increases combat power required and rewards for each. As you notice, the Highland ones offer dim traces of Valor instead of dull traces of Valor, which have a higher silver sales rate. Also, you'll notice that the Highlands Valor costs 2 tokens to enter, but they also last 1 hour instead of 30 minutes. So the best option is always the highest level you can complete. 2 tips before entering Valor. Number 1, you want to go in with 5 people always. The drops and rewards from Valor are split amongst everyone. It doesn't matter who kills the mobs, everyone gains experience and has a split chance at the rewards. So typically it's split fairly. Number 2, ensure you have buffs active, and if you don't, I strongly advise you waiting until the weekend to do Field of Valor. The reason for this is because Field of Valor is going for the next 2 weeks only, which means we have 2 weeks of Field of Valor. We're going to get 2 tokens a day every day, and maybe Black Desert Mobile drops us a few more here and there, who knows? They have done it before. Anyways, hot times are during the weekdays are 100% and on the weekends are 200%. That's an extra 100% of experience and drops. Now, I know what you're thinking. That means you're running Field of Valor for 7 hours on a weekend. And my answer to that is yes. Yes, you are. Enjoy that 100% experience. Alright, let's take a look inside Field of Valor and a few additional tips to help you get the most out of it. Firstly, as soon as you enter, you'll notice a few mini bosses inside. You'll obviously want to kill those first. And remember, like I said earlier, all drops and loot is split among everyone. However, if you have more buffs on than the next person, you're obviously going to get more drops than that person. I strongly recommend also using the Stone of Luck. I did not mention that earlier. However, you want to have all buffs applied. So chicken soup, advanced chicken soup if you have it, as well as any hot times. Now, obviously, there's only the 100% hot time right now, but on the weekends, there's 200% hot time. So you can stockpile all of your Valor tokens until the coming up weekend and then use all of them and get the 200% experience instead of using them now and only getting the 100%. I do have some examples of that as well. I did go into this Field of Valor and I have all the buffs on. I have my 100% hot time buff on that I saved from yesterday's mail. I was able to save it, take it out of the mail at the last second so I could save it for today. I also have the 100% that everybody has right now. And then I also have a chicken soup, and then I had 2 advanced chicken soup or soups left. So I had all of that active. Everybody else in my group did not have the 100% hot time or the advanced chicken soup. They had the regular soup as well as the regular 100% hot time that's going on. And you can see the difference in drops that I got. I was able to get about 6,000 more coins, which ended up being about 10 million more silver in the same hour time frame. So farm smart. Wait until the weekend, save your Valor tokens, and you'll get the most out of it. Alright, the next tip is, well, there's 2 of them really. Your bags fill up really quickly while inside of here, so I recommend checking them every 15 to 30 minutes and feeding your Black Spirit because you do get a lot of blue, purple, and even yellow drops that you can feed your Black Spirit gear. It's usually main hand weapons, I want to say, or offhand, it's one of the 2. Also, as far as inventory wise, you want to use your horse. If you notice on the left, your horse can be called, and I recommend putting the traces of Valor inside your horse, because they can be heavy, especially when you have 20,000 of them. My horse can hold 12,000 of them, as is at the moment. So I mean, that's enough for once I'm about 30 minutes into it. I put them on my horse, and the 12,000 on my horse, and then I'm able to farm the rest of the time without any issues as being overweight. And then I just got to make sure I'm constantly feeding my black spirit. That way I'm not inventory full as far as how many quantity I can have. So this is what it looked like at the end of my first round. About 40 million silver, good amount of boss stamps, ancient tabs, some boxes, 10,000 coins, and you can see compared to everybody else what I got as far as drops. So I did have that Stone of Luck, the extra 100% hot time, and that extra advanced chicken soup. The second thing to pay attention to here is that I only got 24,644 of the Valor tokens. My second run, I actually got about 2,000 to 3,000 more tokens, and that's because one of my teammates in this run actually left about halfway through it. And like I said earlier, it's very important to have 5 people when going into this, because it doesn't matter if the mob is killed on the other side, you get all of that experience and all that loot that everybody shares. The second thing here is, while inside Field of Valor, there is also mini bosses that spawn, like Uraka and Tidium. I do want to mention that the drops of these mini bosses is split among everyone in the group. However, these bosses do offer boss knowledge as well. You have to actually attack the mini boss in order to receive some of that knowledge. I don't have a timer on them for the Highlands Field of Valor. I just didn't have time to sit and stare at my screen for an hour or two time when these bosses came. If anyone has done that, by all means, let us know in the comments down below. We all appreciate it. The last thing we have to cover is experience in Field of Valor, and this is very important, especially if you still are leveling up alts. You want to get them to 70 or even 71 or 72, or maybe you don't even have them to level 60 yet. If you notice in the bottom left, my experience was 65.1, and that was at the beginning of Field of Valor, and I am level 72, so getting experience at my level, I mean, I'm lucky to get forward of maybe 0.5% an hour if I'm lucky, and that's with no buffs on. So if I have full buffs on, like I do here in Field of Valor, I'm pulling at the end of this 68.5. That's 3.4% experience in Field of Valor, and that's at level 72. If you came in here and created a brand new alt at level 71, waited till the weekend, used all of your Valor tokens, you could probably get him from level 1 to probably close to level 70 in one day. I put my word on it because I have tried it before and there's a lot of experience. So you could get really close, if not hit level 70, if you use the advanced chicken soup, the regular chicken soup, the 100% hot time, and then on the weekend that changes to 200% hot time. Maybe not advanced chicken soup, if you're free to play, but you can still get there without it. So to recap, save all of your Valor tokens till the weekend. Use them on the weekend. Use it with the chicken soup. If you have an advanced chicken soup, use it as well. If you're trying to level up alts, by all means, this is going to be the fastest way to do it at the time, and probably going forward for a little while, maybe until Haddam comes out. So I strongly recommend using this time to level up your alts. Lastly, I know I've covered this already, but I get this question a lot. Should you use the Stone of Luck? And yes, you get more drops. It's just worth it all around. Make sure you have your Stone of Luck on with all the buffs, like I said. That is everything for this video. If you still have questions on Path of Glory, make sure you head over to Smithy's channel. He got 2 very, very good videos. One's a basic guide and one's an advanced guide. I strongly recommend. There is a ton of good information in that bad boy. Head over to his channel and check it out. Thank you guys for tuning in. If this is your first time here, and you've enjoyed this type of video, make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you're a regular, make sure you hit that like button. You know I greatly appreciate it. And with that being said, I will see you next time.